Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to bring you with me today on a bird walk I'm doing. I'm just sort of scoping out a route for a walk I'm going to be leading in a few weeks' time. I'm in South Gloucestershire in a little village called Coalpit Heath. So I'm going to be walking around the surrounding countryside around Coalpit Heath and Ram Hill, and hopefully we'll see some birds. Let's go. Coalpit Heath is a lovely little village in the parish of Westerly in South Gloucestershire. It was first set up as a settlement for the coal miners, but when the coal ran out in 1949 it has since just become a lovely place to live, and is apparently also the setting for Dick King-Smith's book The Sheep Pig, which went on to become the fantastic film Babe. This flying crow was the first bird I saw on the walk, but I'd also seen wood pigeons, blackbirds, and all these many house sparrows that were enjoying the hedgerows and the gardens of all the houses nearby. I was a little bit concerned about the number of domestic cats that just seemed to be roaming around the streets and was worried this would scare off the birds, but I was soon able to move away from the houses and able to spot a lot more exciting bird species. So just in this patch of woodland behind me, I've actually been able to see some great birds. Redwing, long-tailed tits, a few green finches, but my favourite was the green woodpecker. That's the largest of the 3 woodpeckers we get in the UK. Normally you can hear them before you see them. They do this like laughing sound, which sometimes is called a yaffle, but it sounds like laughing, think like woody woodpecker. And it just flew into the trees just behind me here. But yeah, lots of other birds, long-tailed tits, goldfinch, redwing, blue tits, great tits. One of the few birds that's actually singing at this time of year is the nation's favourite bird, the robin. Robins defend their territory all year round, so sing throughout the winter. The robin song is sweet and high-pitched, but it's the fact that it sings and pauses, which is very characteristic of the robin. See if you can listen out for that singing robin in those short whistly phrases on your next walk. My walk took me along these very long straight roads that used to be railways that transported the coal between all the different mines. But it was as I rejoined a bit of farmland that I found a very exciting bird. A fieldfare. Fieldfares are a bird that's slightly bigger than a blackbird. They have a grey head, browny grey wings and a speckled belly, and also a yellow beak. So pretty chuffed with that last find of fieldfare. That's a thrush that comes to the UK just during the winter. That one seemed to be feeding on the ground, looking for worms or maybe insect larvae underneath the soil. Great find. Let's see what we can find next. And they're not birds, but I did enjoy seeing up to 7 roe deer at once, all hugging a distant hedgerow. This one even felt so relaxed it decided to stop for a little lie down. I also heard cronking ravens fly overhead, a few rooks foraging in the field, and some more crows like these two just here. I managed to find some chattery starlings at the top of this tree that were joining some collared doves. Collared doves are a small grey pigeon with a little black collar on their neck, and they only started breeding in the UK in the 1950s and since have become one of our most common garden birds. They also have a really unique call. It sounds a little bit like a football fan chanting United, United. Have a listen, what do you think? And then I had to stop looking for birds just to admire these beautiful patterns in the clouds. Apparently looking at repeating patterns in nature can reduce stress levels by up to 60%. And just look at these patterns, ain't they gorgeous? So I'm back at the start of the walk now. I've had an absolutely lovely time. Birds are out, the sun was shining, the weather's been gorgeous. So yeah, it's been really nice. Bird highlights probably include great spotted woodpecker that I saw just now, a green woodpecker at the beginning, fieldfare of course, and just all the goldfinches that have been about. Absolutely loads of them, big flocks of about 50 at a time, flying from all these trees just behind me here. So that was great to see. Let me know if you've enjoyed this video, if I should make more of these sort of bird walks in the future. If you haven't, hit that subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.